Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Illusion Fox Gaming. So today we are doing the level 5 Thaumaturge quest, The Threat of Intimacy. Guildmaster Cocobuki wishes to draw you further into the abyss of thaumaturgy's secrets. Your burgeoning power strains against the confines of your untried mortal shell. Another trial you must have. From this day forth, your tasks and challenges will be shaped by the teachings found within the Thaumaturgy, the Yawning Abyss, a tome penned by the renowned thaumaturge Zozomaya. My brothers who have not once tasted the bitter drought of defeat will instruct you on the vital lessons to be gleaned from the 4 extensive chapters that comprise this exemplary work. What shall you learn about the threats with which a practitioner of our art must contend? The first chapter, The Threat of Intimacy, falls within Cocobuki's purview. It is only fitting that one so averse to being approached should teach you the wisdom to be uncovered therein. Ah yes, Illusion, I've been expecting you. Allow me to read you the pertinent passages from the opening chapter to Zozomaya's Guide. Ahem. The Threat of Intimacy. Ah, how magnificent the potent power we yield. Roaring flames, piercing ice, and shocking bolts are matched not by fist or sword or spear, but the burly warrior waxes fearsome with every closing step. Fists shatter bone, blades slide through flesh, spears puncture soft bellies. Know you this threat, and stand you apart from such men. That last part makes me queasy, no matter how often I recite it. The lesson, however, should be obvious. Keep your distance from your foes. Apart from the agony of being hit, or stabbed, or worse, you'll have a devil of a time completing an incantation with an enemy flailing his weapons at your person. Thus, the wise thaumaturge always strikes from afar. The further, the better. Now, let us proceed with your trial. Take this dried fish and set it down in the vicinity of the Silver Bazaar. Next, simply draw back to a comfortable distance and wait for a vulture to swoop in to feed. That's when you ambush the nasty creature with a barrage of deadly spells. Once you have slain the scavenger, be sure to retrieve a generous slice of vulture meat for Fono. He doesn't mind conducting trials so close to the shop, so long as it's properly compensated. Yes, we pay him in sorcery-blasted bird flesh. Okay, I guess. Not the way I would like to be doing things, but it's not really up to me. You're done making use of my testing runs, are you? Cough up the fee, then. There's nothing so tender as a bit of meat pummeled with wanton wizardry. Nicely done doing business. Nice doing business with you, Thaumaturge. Did you say Thaumaturge? Has this mage just completed a guild trial? Ah, Master Alchemist, what brings you out to our bazaar this fine morning? The lady here just slew herself a plump vulture. You'd be surprised at how many of these scepter-yielding sorcerers end up sliced ribbons by beak and talon. And that's not the sort of flesh I would taste for, you understand? My brothers, not again. My best guess is maybe he's talking about his brothers with the thaumaturges in the guild? That's my best guess. Otherwise, it doesn't make much sense. Welcome back. You seem to have done well. Both eyes intact, face appears unshredded. It truly is the most terrible feeling to have one's casting interrupted by heinous injury. It's one of the easier trials if you ask me. Keep well away from pointy, slashy, bashy things if you want to reach the end of an arcane utterance. That's just common sense. Fortune favors the fighter who flings fire from afar. I simply love the look of loathing leveled at me by my distant duelist distressed by my deadly downpour. We thaumaturgists excel at offense, but fail miserably at defense. Our most effective strategy is to topple our adversaries with overwhelming force before they have a chance to respond. Honor is for knights and dead mages. Your studies appear to be progressing nicely. It won't be long before you dominate the battlefield as an avatar of sorcerous destruction. So it's true, Buki. Don't try to hide from me, Baigo, or you, Bonnie, or Bezzy, or Boha. Cocobuki, what are you doing here? You promised you would teach me next. Well, yes, of course you did, Boosie, but Illusion Hero was most insistent. And once again, you brushed me aside in the hope that I abandoned my heart's desire. Why do you deny me? I hate all of you. Please, Boosie, you shouldn't say such hurtful things. You know how delicate Baigo is. That was Cocobuki, our youngest brother. He so dearly wishes to become a thaumaturge like the rest of us, but it simply isn't possible. The poor boy's etheric levels are pitifully low. We thought we'd convince him to accept fate's cruel quirks when he entered the Alchemist Guild, but he yet yearns to walk the path of thaumaturgy. Such is Cocobuki's determination that he spends all his waking moments experimenting with alchemical concoction, seeking a method by which he can expand his capacity for arcane manipulation. Well, this is obviously not your concern. Back to the abyss with you, young thaumaturge. I mean that in the most encouraging manner possible. But the worst part is have you actually communicated that with your brother? Have you actually explained to him why he is not a good fit for this type of magic? And that's one of the worst parts. It's like, we always have issues trying to tell family bad news. And it just causes strife like that. But thank you for joining us here today on Illusion Fox Gaming. Hopefully we'll see you again, either another stream here on YouTube, or not stream, but another video here on YouTube, or maybe one of our mini streams over on Twitch at the same channel name. Thank you, and I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day.